Generating your image prompt, the very first thing you need to do is to copy this your main story. Do you understand? You must copy everything. In fact, if possible, start from this place and copy the entire script of this your story. So which is what you see me doing. So after you've copied your story script, now the next thing you need to do is to open a new chat here on the same Claude AI. So when you open a new chat, this is how this stuff will be. Now, before you paste this your story that you generated, you have a master prompt for your images again that you will paste. Don't forget, this master prompt is what that will help you maintain image consistency and help you maintain a particular image style all through your story. And this master prompt again will help you generate all your image prompts that you'll be using for this particular story. Now let me paste the master prompt and show you guys how to come up with a very detailed image prompt for all your images in this particular story. Now I have pasted my master prompt for my images, which is what you are seeing here. And like I said, this stuff will be added to my video. I'm going to give you this master prompt, so don't bother about it. So after you've pasted this stuff, now all you need to do is just to send it by tapping on this arrow here. So once you tap on this arrow, it will be sent here. So the next thing you need to do is this. Now always wait for the response of this Claude AI. So it says got it. I will follow this workflow for African folktale stories. List first 2 words per sentence group, then count total images, then log character description with your confirmation, then confirm image style, then generate 1 image per 3 sentence group. They see that. So once you have this stuff, now next thing you need to do is this. You see this instruction I'm going to give here, it's very important. I will advise you, if possible, copy and paste exactly as how I'm going to type it here, because it will help you maintain consistency and a detailed image prompt all through your story. Now look at what it said. Send over the story whenever you are ready, and I will start with step 1. Do you understand? But before we send the story, I need to give this AI another command. Do you understand? So that it will give me a consistent image character and a detailed image. Do you understand? So this is how I'm going to do it. Now this is the prompt. I will advise you pause and then write it out, copy it, take a screenshot, and then scan out to the world. It will help you to maintain image consistency. This is very important. So then after this, you are going to send it. Now look at what I said. You must follow this command. I want you to maintain image consistency in this story, and to maintain the consistency, always generate the basic prompt on each character, such as age, skin color, facial structure, hairstyle, and dressing code. Also add the image style to all the image prompts you will be generating for me. This is because I want to maintain image consistency all through my story. Then I'm going to send this stuff. Now once I send this stuff will now help me to maintain image consistency. Do you understand? Now look at what it says. Understood. Noted for this project. Every image prompt I generate will include full character description each time. Are you seeing it? Number 2 is what? The same locked description repeated across all images in a scene. Very good. Now thirdly, the image style tag appended to every single prompt. Exactly. Now look at what it says again. Send the story whenever you are ready. So this is when I will now paste my story script, which is this. So this is my story script. Then I'm going to hit on this place. Now boom, that is just it. Now this AI will now take it off from here using my master prompt and that instruction I gave. Just watch out and see how this stuff will turn out to be, guys. So now as you can see, we have this. Now look at what it says. Step 1, sentence group and image count. So it's going to group the sentence. Now as you can see, for this story you are going to generate, it will take us 32 images to generate the full story. Do you understand? And now these things you are seeing now is the character prompt for each of the characters in the story. This is for Adaeze. This is how Adaeze will look like. This is how Emeka will look like. This is how Chief Obiora will look like. This is how Uche look like. Do you understand? Now coming down to this place, now you have to select your images, how you want those character to be. If you want to use 3D character, you click. If you want to use 3D pixel Nigerian style, you select. Now let me use this A2. Do you understand? So yeah, I'm going to click. I'm just going to type A2, which is this particular style here. Watch, which is this particular style here. So that's what I want to use. I don't want to use real images. Now once you select your A2, then you hit on this arrow here, and then this AI will start generating your images for you. Do you understand? Now as you can see, this is what we have, and my prompt is now ready for this story. So I'm going to click on this place to access my prompt. But before you do that, always go through to this reply from this particular AI. Now once you tap on this place, can you see this is your phase 1? You see that? Now this is phase 2, and this is your prompt. This is prompt 3. It's the same thing as phase 3. I don't know if you understand. Now this is your image prompt. Now this is scene to scene prompt. Now this is your image 1. Here is your image 2, image 3, until it gets to the end of this stuff. Do you see that? So you have your images here now. So once you have all these images, you are good to go. Do you understand? Now the next thing you need to do is to start generating your images one by one. So to generate your images now, all you need to do is just to start from the very first one, which is this. So here you are going to copy this part. So once you copy here, you stop here, you copy. Then the next thing you need to do now is to open your Flow AI. Very, very important whenever you want to create your story script, especially for narration. So the very first thing you need to do is to open your Claude AI or your Chat GPT. So when you open your Claude or Chat GPT, first is to paste your master prompt, which I will be attaching on this video. So to paste your master prompt, this is what you need to do. So as you can see, I have pasted my master prompt, which is this. And don't bother yourself, this master prompt will be attached to this video or attached to this course. Yes. So after that, you send this your master prompt. Now once you send your master prompt, this AI will first analyze your master prompt and understand the kind of story and your story framework. You see, now look at the response that this AI said. Got it. Script master prompt is loaded and locked in. You have already got 5 themes with 15 plus title options, even above. To move further, tell me which theme splash start title are we building, or should I suggest a fresh set? Then number 2 says what? How many characters in the story? Number 3 says what? Image style. You have to select your image style. Then number 4 says what? Pure English or Nigerian English plus Pidgin. Now coming to this part now, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to come here. So this is where you need to answer your question. So here I'm going to come here. Then the first one, I will say what? So first one question, I will be like list the titles, in case if you want to pick titles from here. Now this is number 2. Number 2 says what? How many characters in the story? Now me, I always love using 4 characters. That's how many people do you want to see in the story? It depends. You can use 4, you can use 5, you can use 10, if only you can maintain the consistency, because the more characters you have, the more images you have to generate, and the more stressful it will be for you to maintain your image consistency. Now number 3 says what? I want pure English. Since this story is not only meant for Nigeria consumption, so pure English is okay. Do you see that? Then after that, now once I have this, I will deliver story option, then step 2 before we log into the full package. Exactly. So after I've answered this, now don't forget this part is very, very important. So if you want 15 or 20 minutes video, since you are starting, I will advise you to start with max of 15 minutes. From 10 to 15 minutes is okay. So I'll be like, I want 15 minutes. So I'll be like, I want 15 minutes. This is 15 minutes. I want 15 minutes long video for my YouTube. I don't know why this thing is not typing. For my YouTube videos. You see that? So let me put for my YouTube story video. You see that? Then I'm going to hit this. Now with this answer that I gave, this AI will definitely going to reply me using this option here. So the first thing I said to list the titles. Now can you see it's already giving me the titles already? Do you see that? So this is just how it will be easier for you to, like, pick any title from here. Can you see we have over 31 titles? Now it's left for you to pick the one you want. Then after that, look at what it says here. It says what? Locked in, 4 characters, pure English, then 15-minute video. Excellent. So what it says again is this: one thing before I build story option, which image style, village style, modern Lagos style, or your own style. So now my image style should be what? I'll just come here and type image style. So this is image style. Then you put your semicolon. I want modern Lagos style. This is modern Lagos. Lagos style. You see that? Perfect. Then here now, title. Now you have to pick your title from the above title. Now this is my title. Now let me come here and pick any title here. So the first one says what? My husband had a second family 3 streets away, and I cooked dinner for him every night. She was my best friend for 11 years. Her real name wasn't even Sandra. I found my dead father's second phone. It been ringing until the very first day. Okay, my boss was the man who destroyed my family 20 years ago. No. Okay, let me look for another one. So let's say I lost everything in 1 week. My job. Okay, my landlord threw my things out on the street. 5 years later, he came to me for a loan. So let's say I like this particular number 13. So what I'm going to do is to copy this and then paste my title here. After you selected your image style, then you hit your send. Now let's see the next thing this AI will tell us before it will start. Now is going to generate 4 different story ideas for you to pick. So all I will advise you to do is to read this option 1. Then if you want to build your own story around option 1, you pick option 1. If it is option 2, you pick 2. If it is 3, you pick 3. Now as you can see, this AI will give you the best one to use, which is, it said option 4 is the best. Now it says a hardworking driver wife is evicted with their newborn. Why it was, stuff like that. Now if you want to build your story around this option 4, all you need to do is just to come here and then type what? Option 4. You can just come and copy this option 4 like this, and then come here and paste option 4, and then your full story will be built on option 4. You see that? Now it will definitely ask you again, which ending do you want for this option 4? Now this is why I love this my master prompt, because everything that is happening, you are the one controlling your story, how you want it to move. Do you understand? Now here I'm going to disappear. She declined the loan, walk away in silence, leaving him crying, carrying the weight of what he lost. Option 2, the fraud investment goes fully public. His name, business, and then option 3, he came back crawling. Okay, let me use type 3. So I'm going to type 3 here and then send this. I think this will be the last question this AI is going to ask me, and then the full story will be generated for you. Now the full story is ready, which is this here. Do you understand? Now if your own opens like this, all you need to do is just to tap on this document, and then you have your full story. And the crazy part of this thing is this: it will give you hook, and the work of this hook now is like the first images you will use, like, so that you will keep your audience glued to your video. So if I'm to use this hook now, what I will do is just converting the whole thing into video. That's image prompt. This is image prompt. This is the hook rather. And now here is the image. Sorry, this hook now is like the very first thing that these people will say. So if you are to generate your story now, you have to do your voiceover for this one separate, because it will be the first voiceover you will get before the main story will start. Now this voiceover is the one that owns this image prompt here. Do you understand? So as you are doing this voiceover, you will generate this image prompt for the voiceover, and now this is where your main story started. You see that? So this is your main story now. So after you've gotten your main story, the next thing is to generate your image prompt for this particular story. Now watch out for part 2 of this video to know how to generate your image prompt for the part 2 of this story. Something like this. So once you have something like this, look at this place. Do you see this place that says Gemini 3.1 Flash? I am not going to use this mode. Now the mode I'm going to use is 2.5 Pro. So I'm going to tap on this place. Now when I tap on this place, this is how to do it. To select your mode, you tap on that place and you click on this studio, this audio rather. So when you tap on this audio here, for people that is not seeing it, this is the audio I'm talking about. So when you tap on this audio, then different mode of voiceover will come up here. So you have to select 2.5, which is this. This is the one I like using, this 2.5 or this one. You can use any of the two. It gives the same result. So when you tap on that now, automatically it will be selected. Now once it's selected, if you come back to this place, can you see it has changed from 3.1 now to 2.5. So after you've successfully changed that, then you come to this place now. You select this option that says what? The master storyteller. Are you seeing it? Now once you click on this master storyteller, then this will definitely come up for you. Now once you are here, pay attention. You see this part, we are not making use of this part. So the part we are making use of this from this sample context. Look at this sample context here, and then look at this voiceover here, and look at this description. This is where we are pasting our script. This is where we are editing the voice, and this is where we are putting our voice instruction. Now let me take it bit by bit for you guys. Now here, let me first put my voice instruction. So I'm going to tap here and highlight everything. Now I'm going to use what? Deep warm. Since it's African story, deep warm aged Nigerian man voice. Nigerian man voice with Nigerian English speaking accent, with Nigerian English speaking accent. Now once you've changed your voice instruction, the next thing you need to do now is to edit this your voice here. So you tap on that place that has the speaker one. So when you tap on that place that has the speaker one, these are the options that will pop up. Now let me explain something here. All these things you are seeing here are voices you can use. Do you understand? But me, I love using that Sharon voice, so I'm not going to change the Sharon voice. So you have to tap on this place that says whisper. Now when you tap on this whisper, you select empathetic. Look at this empathetic that is here. You see that? You select this empathetic. Now you come to this pass that is here. So when you click on this pass, you select natural. Now you here to this your accent part. Click on the accent and use neutral. Then after you've done that, tap anywhere here, so it will return back to the first place. Now once you have this, the next thing you need to do now is to edit this last part by pasting your story script here. So let me show you guys that now. So this is my story now. Do you understand? So what I'm going to do is to copy my story. So from here, I'm just going to copy some part of my story script. So I'm going to stop here. Let me stop here. You see that? So once you copy this stuff, then you go back to your Google Studio AI for your voiceover. Now here, you edit this part and then place your story script. So after you've placed, now the next thing you need to do is to tap on this place that says run. Do you see the run icon? Now when you tap on this your run, then this stuff now will start converting from text to video, which is what is taking part here. So let's just exercise patience and see how this stuff will actually turn out to be. Then after this stage, the next thing now is for us to do the editing on CapCut to have your full video, guys. Now as you can see, the voice is generated. Now let me play this stuff for you to see. Now for me to play, I have to tap on this plus sign here. Now once I tap on this plus sign, this AI is going to read the text that I pasted here. So let me take it back. Ngozi counted. Now for us to be sure that it is actually what is here that this AI will read for us, So look at what is it started with what Ngozi counted the money for the fourth time that morning, and it is still came to the what to the same number, 11,000 naira short, not fortune. Now let me play this voice now for you to see.
Ngozi counted the money for the fourth time that morning, and it still came to the same number, 11,000 naira short. Not a fortune, not even close to a fortune, but enough to mean the difference between a roof and the open sky. Her husband, Emeka, had been gone 3 days driving a chartered bus to Kano and back, chasing every extra trip the transport union would give him. He didn't know yet that the landlord had moved the deadline up. He didn't know that his own younger brother, Uche, had been the one to tell Chief Obiora that Ngozi would be alone with the baby that Thursday. An easy day to move fast. No husband to argue, no neighbors organized enough to intervene. By noon, the compound gate was full of noise. 2 men Ngozi had never seen.
Now, do you see that? So once you've generated your voice, now the next thing you need to do is to click on this download button. Do you see that arrow facing down? This is the arrow I'm talking about. Do you see that? Just tap here. So once you tap here, do you see where the red sign is? Then this voice will be downloaded to your phone. Now, as you can see, we have our voice here. Now, after this, now the last part is editing our video on CapCut, guys. But before we do that, make sure that you do what? Make sure that you rename this voice so that, you will not go looking for it when you want to import it on your CapCut. So I'm going to click on my download, and here is the voice here. Then I'm going to click on these 3 dots here beside here to rename it. So when I click on this 3 dots, I will tap on rename. And then here, I'm going to give it what? Let me just select everything. And then here, I'm going to give it 123. You see that? So this is the name, 123. Now, it is saved. Now, the next thing is for us to do the editing on CapCut, guys.
In today's video, from scratch to finish, I'm going to teach you how to create cartoon animal talking video for free on your Android smartphone. Have you come across cute animation videos where animals are actually talking and you're wondering how was this video created, or how did this person actually come up with that particular idea? Well, you found my channel, and that's what I'll be doing basically in today's video. So in today's video, you are going to learn how to come up with a perfect script for your animal cartoon videos, how to animate your images, and how to maintain image consistency. And lastly, I'm going to put you through on how I was able to get this done without water.
Video on CapCut is very easy. So once your CapCut has opened like this, you have to tap on this new video. Now, when you tap on the new video, it's very easy. What you need to do is to bring the image, the first video, the second video, the third video, and the fourth video. So this is my first video. This is the second video. This is the third video. Okay, no. This is the third video. Here is the fourth, and this is the fifth video. So after you've selected, you click on this page that says add. Now, once you click on add, all the clips automatically will be here. You see that? So let's play this video and see, guys.
Kabiesi. The prince is home. Home. After 15 years.
Now, do you see that? So what I will advise you to do is this now. For you to have a very smooth and professional cinematic movie, you see this place that has the joint here. You need to tap on that small square in white. Then here now, I'm always using mix as my transition effect for another video to come in. So this is the one I'm always using. Do you understand? So I'm going to use this. And now once I select on this, I don't use to like stress myself. So I'll click on this way that says apply to all. So once I apply to all, automatically this effect will take part to all the clips that I've added. Do you understand? Now let me show you what I meant by that. Now the effect is here already. The effect is here already. That is why you are seeing that sign there. Then the effect is here already. The effect is here already. Do you see how the effect is? This one will fade off, then the other one will come up. Now let me play this video from beginning for you to see.
Kabiesi. The prince is home. Home.
Now, do you see that? Good. So after you've gotten this stuff now, nothing much to do. So the next thing is to put your auto capture. Now, to put your auto capture, click on this test. Once you tap on the test, automatically the auto capture will show up here. So you tap on the auto capture. Now, when you tap on the auto capture, wait for the template of the auto capture to display here. So once it displays here, you pick the one you want to use. Now it has displayed. So what I'm going to do is to choose the one I think it's suitable for me. Do you understand? So I will be going with this particular one. There is this one I love using. Now I love this, so I'm going to click on this and then hit on generate. Then within some minutes your auto capture will be ready and you are good to go. The next thing is to export your video and then post on any of your social media handle. That's just how to do it. And as you can see, I did everything with free AI. Can you see everything is here now? So what I'm going to do is this. So look at what it says here.
Kabiesi.
The word is now found, I understand.
The prince is home.
You see that?
Home. After 15 years, I'm finally home. Welcome home.
So do you see that? So once you have this stuff now, the next thing you need to do is to tap on this place that says export, and boom, you will have your full video ready. So this is just how to do that. And should, in case you want to scale up, like you want this image to look more pop out, your video to look more pop out, look at what you will do. Just tap on this stuff where this is where I circled for you. So once you tap here, now scroll down to this part and select the option that says effects. So select this option that says filter. Once you click on filter, then make it 4K. Now if you make it 4K, do you see the effect here? Now after you've selected your 4K, whenever you are selecting any effect here, always use the option that says apply to all, so it will be taking part in all your videos. So that's just that, and you have your full video, guys. Telling you people, whenever you want to create your story, be very detailed with your story. So as you can see, this is just my story, and it says I want you to generate a standard Nollywood Nigerian movie. The story is about the return of the king's son. Now this is actually what happened in the story. In the story, the queen and the king himself gave birth to just one heir, which is a man. That's a guy. Immediately the boy was 10 years or got 10 years. The queen and the king sent the man abroad to go and study, and the prince spent 15 years on the United States. Now the story should start with when the prince was actually coming back. Do you understand? So I want you to generate a very detailed video celebration that welcomes the prince back to the kingdom, and equally I want you to generate some dramatic scenes of where the king, the queen, and the prince, we are actually having some discussion. Like they are asking the guy, how did you see there and what happened? Just talk about your life over there and what do you think? And what do you have to say concerning your father's kingdom? I don't know. Can you say I was detailed? Now the part I just want you guys to know or take notice is this part. I say generate the story scene by scene. Each scene should have a detailed scene prompt, camera movement, and well detailed. Now I included full dialogue movies with short conversation, max of 10 seconds, because I'll be using Flow AI for the video generation. Now reason I say 10 seconds is this: I don't want their conversation to exceed 10 seconds. Like I want the one where be say each of my images I'm getting a good voice, like I'm getting a perfect dialogue that will not stress me. That's why I said 10 seconds max. Now if you look at this place, I said their skin must look luxury and stuff like that. This is it here. Luxury looking character with polished Chinese skin. What I wanted to say is shining, not Chinese, Chinese skin, but it's all good. So after this was sent on Claude AI, now this is the entire story. That's for part 1. Now there is one thing you need to understand here. So coming to this place, this is my character. You see that? Now this is King Adewale. Now this is Queen Adeze, and here is the Prince Kayode. Do you understand? So this is their prompt now. That's how the characters look. Now after you've gotten this stuff, now down below it now is now your part 1. Scene 1 is the celebration. You see that? Now, under the celebration, as you can see, I have a detailed prompt for the celebration. Then scene 2 is what the motor card arrives. Now, this is scene 2 when the prince is actually entering the palace. Now, scene 3 is what Prince Kayodo stepped out of the motor. Can you see? This is scene 3. Kayodo stepping out of the motor. Scene 4 now is what the king and the queen emerge, like the father and the mother coming out to welcome their son. Now, scene 5 is what the embrace. The prince is hugging the queen, which is the mother. A white king, uses both hands to cross on both the wife and the son. So now, next thing we need to do now is to generate our character prompts. The next thing we need to do is to generate our characters and then generate our scene prompt before making these images to talk. Do you understand? Let us do it now. Now, this is me on my Flow AI. I believe you all know how to open your Flow AI. So once you are here on your Flow AI, what I did was this. I went back to my Claude AI, which is this. So I copied the character prompt that Claude gave me. So this is for the king. So I copied this prompt from here to here for the king. Now, when I copied this prompt, I came over to this place. I pasted the prompt and I was able to get this image for the king. Now, I did the same thing for the queen, which is the wife of the king. So I came here, I copied this of the woman, Queen Adeze. Then I went to Flow AI, I pasted. I was able to get this for the queen. Now, this is the son. So I came back again, which is Kayode. So this is Prince Kayode. I copied this of Prince Kayode. So when I copied this, I went straight to this place, I pasted, and I was able to get this for the prince. Do you understand? So after I've gotten this stuff now for the prince, the next thing I did was this. I went further to do what? To copy my part 1, which is scene 1, the kingdom awakes. Now, this is the day of the ceremony, them expecting the king and the prince. So what I did was I copied everything here because this thing is just a video prompt. So I copied everything down to this place. So when I copied this stuff, I came back to my Flow. Now, to convert your Flow so you can actually generate video, you have to tap here. Now, when you tap on this place, after you are done generating your image and you want to generate your video, just tap on this video. And don't forget that per video you are generating with your Flow, you are consuming 20 credits. I am consuming 20 credits. While some people consumes, I think, 15 credits. Now, after I converted this stuff to video, then I pasted the prompt. Now, when I pasted the prompt, I was able to get this as my result. I was able to get this video as my result. Now, I'm going to play this video for you to see how this video actually is. And to me, I think I love the video because it tells exactly what my story is doing. So I'm going to tap now. Did you see that? Now, after I've gotten this stuff, don't forget it is celebration that the king's son is coming back, which is the prince, the next heir to the throne. Then after that, now the second video prompt is this. Scene 2 now is this. This is scene 2. Arriving of the vehicle. That is the motor that the prince is actually in. Now this is it. And if you look at this place, that it has a dialogue here. Now the dialogue says what? Okay, dialogue, none, no dialogue. Okay, then when I copy this, the whole thing like this here. So when I copied, I came over to Flow again. I pasted this here. Now when I pasted, I was able to get this video here on Flow.
Kabiesi, the prince is home.
Did you see that? Now this is the prince coming back.
Kabiesi, the prince is home.
Now, did you see that? So after you've gotten this stuff, now the next thing you need to do now is to generate your image scene where the prince is actually coming out of the vehicle. Don't forget the man is inside here now. So you must make a picture where the prince is actually coming out from this black vehicle. Now, when I saw that stuff, what I did is this. I came back to this place, which is my Claude AI. Now look at what Claude did here. Now the scene 3 is what? Prince Kayode stepping out. Do you see that? Now here, this is your prompt. I don't know if you understand. This is your prompt. So what I did to get an exact matching image with the same face of the first image I generated is this. I copied this prompt here. Do you see this prompt here? All these things that is here, I copied this prompt from here down to this place. So when I copied this prompt, then I came over to my Flow AI. Now, before, when I was able, like, read what makes me to be able to generate this image of the prince actually coming out from that vehicle. Now, if you look at this place, this face and this face is the same thing. Now, look at what I did. Initially, I tapped on the first image. You have to long press on the first image. Now, when you long press on the first image, you select this option that says add to prompt. Tap on it twice. Now, when you tap on it twice, this image automatically will appear here. Then you paste that your video prompt or the prompt that Claude AI generated for you about the prince coming down from the vehicle. I don't know if you understand. So once you paste the prompt and hit your generate, automatically it's going to use the same face of this guy and generate a matching scene prompt of what is actually happening. I don't know if you understand. So that was how I was able to get this image. Now let me teach you something else again now. As you can see, if you go to the scene 4 of this now, scene 4 says what? The king and queen emerge. Now for you to get a good image of the king and the queen, imagine now you have to copy this so you will get something good. Now when you copy this particular stuff here, now once you copy this, you have to go back to your flow. Now we are having two characters in this particular scene, which is what? The husband and the wife, which is the queen. So when you tap on the queen, you add to prompt. You tap on the prince, you add to prompt. Now both images are here now. Sorry, both images are here now. Do you see that? So the next thing you need to do is to bring in the prompt, which is this. And once I hit this stuff now, this AI is going to generate a matching scene prompt for that particular scene. I don't know if you understand. Now let me do another one for you now. So scene 5 is what? The embrace. Now coming to this page, it says what? Prince Kayode embraces Queen Adeze tightly. Why King Adewale places a firm, proud hand on his son's shoulder. Do you see that? So this is what I'm going to copy because this is the part that explains the scene. So once you copy this stuff that explains the scene, you are coming back to your flow. I don't know if you understand. You are coming back to your flow. Now here, this image supposed not to be here. So the perfect image that suits what I did was this particular image. This is the best image for me to use. But I'm just trying to like show you guys how to come up with this. Now don't forget the 5th scene says the prince hugging, the mother. So here now I'm going to bring all of them are here. This is the father, you add to prompt. This is the mother, you add to prompt. And then this is the son, you add to prompt. Then after that, you are pasting this particular prompt and then you are hitting here to generate your scene prompt. So this is how you will keep doing it until you are done generating all the scenes in your story. Now as you can see, the image is generated, and if you look here now, we are still using the same face for the 3 characters. Do you see that? So this is just how you will keep getting a matching scene prompt for all your images in your story. Then after that, now the next thing you need to do is to make all these images to talk. Now to make the images to talk, I will still be using Flow to do that, so stay tuned guys. My test to video, I'm going to use Flow AI. So once you open your Flow, this is how it will look like. Now for those who do not know how to access Flow, I've done countless of video on how to do that. Do well to check my previous video, then you will definitely learn how to do that. So once you come to this place, you tap on this place. You see that? So once you tap here, don't forget you are going to switch from image to video. Then I'll be using just one image alone. Now I'm coming back here and then I'm going to paste the prompt I copied from ChatGPT. Now you need to select your size. Since you are doing it for YouTube, it should be 16:9. Now then after that, you have to come here and then hit your generate. Now as you can see, the video is already coming up here. So as we are waiting for this first image, let's do the second one for you to understand clearly what I did. So this is the first video that is going to come up. Then I'm going to copy from here down to this place. I have it. Then come back to my flow again, and then I'm going to paste this stuff and then hit my generate. So let's just exercise patience and see the result we have here. Now after we've generated our video, we are almost done with this particular video. So the next thing is doing the editing on CapCut, guys. Now as you can see, the first video is generated. So let me play this video and see. Now this see that, so once you have this, all you need to do is just to tap on this place to download this stuff. So you have your first video here. So let's just upscale it and then download it. Can you see? Downloaded. So you have to do the same thing. Go and check your second video. So this one is ready already. So I'm going to play this stuff again for you to see. You see this one? This one is ready already. So now the next thing to do is to download this. And once this stuff is downloaded, you start your editing straight ahead on CapCut. Now as you can see, both videos is now generated, and that's what you are seeing here on my phone gallery. So next thing I'm to do now is to open my CapCut and finish the work there. So this is my CapCut. You open your CapCut. Now once your CapCut is open, this is how it will look like. So all you need to do is just to tap on this place that says new video. So once you tap on this place that says new video, the very first thing I will advise you to do is to bring in the videos. So this is your first video. Don't forget, this is first and this is the second one. So what you are going to do is this: select the first one and then you select the second one. Now you click on this play that says add here. You see that? So once you tap on this add, automatically both clips will be added. You see that? Now, so once you have both clips like this, you are not done yet. So the next thing you need to do is to bring in the voice. That's your prayer voice. So you have to tap on this place that says audio. So once you tap on this audio, this is going to pop up. Now you tap on this place that says audio again. Now once you tap on this place, then it's going to bring you to this part. You tap on sound. Now once you tap on sound, then this is the part where you will get yourself. Now you click on this folder icon here. So once you tap on the folder icon, you see this, then you tap on this place that says device, because the sound you want to import is on your phone. So you tap here. Now don't forget the name is 001. This is the name. So this is what I'm going to import. So I'm going to click on this plus sign by the side. Now once you click, automatically the voice is here. Now let me play this stuff for you to see.
Heavenly Father, in the mighty and precious name of Jesus Christ, I come before you with a heart full of gratitude. Thank you for the priceless gift of life. Thank you for watching over me throughout the night and allowing me to...
So now, as you can see, since you've gotten this stuff, now the next thing you need to do is to add your auto capture. Don't forget, I am not done with the image generation. Do you understand? So you must make sure that you have your videos ready that can actually, cover that will cover all the chapters of your story. So once that stuff is done, the next thing you need to do is to add your auto capture. So I'm just going to delete this part. So let's say this is the entire video. Now to add your auto capture, look at what you will do. Just tap on this place that says text. So once you tap on text, you will see this option that says auto capture here. Now once you tap on the auto capture, then this will definitely come up, and then you select your auto capture display here, the one you think is suitable or the one you like most. You select. So I'm going to use this. So once you click it selected, then you tap on generate. So once you tap on generate, immediately it will start doing what? Generating your auto capture, which will display on your video. Now the auto capture is generated. So this is how the auto capture is. Then I'm going to play this video.
Heavenly Father, in the mighty and precious name of Jesus Christ.
Now, as you can see, the voice, or can I say the music on the video, is kind of loud. So once I tap on it, I tap on volume, then I'm going to reduce it.
Heavenly Father, in the mighty and precious name of Jesus Christ, I come before you with a heart full of...
So once you are done, this is what you will have. You are good to go. So once this stuff is done, now you export your video and then upload on YouTube. This is where to click on export and then you upload this on YouTube. This is basically the easiest way to do what? To create a bedtime prayer video for free without paying that. If you find value from this video, I need you to support the growth of this channel by subscribing, like, and share this video. Catch you guys on my next tutorial video, and bye for now. If you are just starting your bedtime story, your bedtime videos, that's praying videos, and you don't want to run out of content for like the first 30 days of you starting your upload on YouTube, all you need to do, just come to your ChatGPT and write this. Write me 30 days. 30 days. You can choose morning or night. Let's say 30 days morning prayer titles. You see that, then you send. So once you send this automatically, you can see ChatGPT will definitely generate prayer titles for you. Now the first one says morning prayer to begin your day with God's presence. Second one says morning prayer for divine protection. Third one says morning prayer for God's favor and open doors. So let's assume now that you are picking the first one, because definitely you are going to start with the number one. So when you pick the number one, you come back to this place. Now look at what it will say here now. So coming to this place now, just don't paste this prompt, because it will definitely generate a random something for you. And don't forget, your prayer channel should not be less than 10 to 15 minutes, long videos. So coming here, you write this, write me. You can be like, write me 5 long prayer chapter. Write me 5 long prayer chapter using my title below. Now here you paste your title, which is this. The total, okay, let's say the video, okay, let's say the script must be above 10 minutes, as above 10-minute video for my YouTube channel. You see that? So once you have this, you send, and automatically ChatGPT is going to generate something very long for you. You see that? So I'll just go ahead and say start creating or start generating. So once you send this, then it will start generating this immediately for you. Now can you see this is chapter 1, chapter 2. By the time you should be able to do this, you will be able to get a very long story. Now I think this is chapter 1, so you have to come here and type chapter 2. Then it will start with chapter 2. Chapter 2. Then it will start generating your chapter 2. You see that? So this is chapter 2, still under the same topic. You see that? So after you've gotten this stuff, now you are good to go. So after you've gotten your script, the next thing you need to do is to convert this particular script to voice. Now to do that, I love using this Best AI that gives me super realistic voiceover. So I'm going to copy this my script. When you copy your script, you open your Chrome browser. So when you open your Chrome browser, just search for Google Studio AI, which is this. This is the icon you will see if you search for Google Studio AI. You see that? So once you search for it, now this will open like this for you. So if your own phone shows like this, all you need to do is just to tap on these 3 dots. All you need to do is just to tap on this 3 dots above here. So when you tap on the 3 dots, then you select this option that says desktop side. Just click here. Then it will convert your screen to desktop side, which is what you are seeing here. So once this stuff has opened like this, make sure that the mode you are using for your voiceover is this Gemini 2.5 Pro. Now to get this Gemini 2.5 Pro, you tap on it. Just tap here. When you tap here, then you will see the option that says audio here. So tap on the audio. When you tap on the audio now, these are the modes you can use for your voiceover. So you select that particular 2.5. Now as you can see, is either you use this or you use this. Do you understand? So I'm going with the Pro version of it. Now once you click, it will be selected and it will redirect you back to the former landing page. Do you understand? So once you are here now, the next thing you need to do is to tap on this option that says the master storyteller, which is here. This is where you are tapping. Now once you tap on this place, then something like this will come up. Now what you need to do is this. You need to set this voice so that the voice will not be sounding robotic, and also it will not sound whispery. Do you understand? So what you need to do is this. You tap on this place that says speaker 1. So once you tap on that speaker 1, then it will show you a lot of voices here that you can actually use. So let me select another voice, but that voice, that Cheron voice is actually okay. So let me select this voice. Now I'm going to click here. The voice is selected. So after you've selected the voice, this particular setting now is very, very important. Now look at this place that says whisper. If you did not change this place, your voice will be whispering. So you make it empathetic. Now this place that says the drift, you tap on it and make it natural. Then this accent now is not necessary. Do you understand? But let me just change it and then make it neutral. Now, after you are done doing that, you are good to go. Then the next thing you need to do, tap somewhere here on your screen so that it will open back. So that part will close and you will be here. So once that stuff is done, now the next thing you need to do is to add your voice instruction here. Mind you, this first one, don't touch it, is not needed. So this second option that says sample context, you see that? So under it, you tap, you highlight, and then you bring in your voice instruction. I always love using deep warm. I always love using deep warm aged man voice, full of authority. It's very simple. Now this place that says description, this is where I'm pasting my story. That's the prayer script. So you tap here, select everything, and then you replace it with the prompt, with the prayer script that ChatGPT generated for you. Now then, after that, all you need to do is to tap on this place that says run. You see that? So once you tap run, automatically this AI is going to convert that script into voice for you. Now the voiceover is ready. Let me play it for you guys.
And precious name of Jesus Christ, I come before you with a heart full of gratitude. Thank you for the priceless gift of life. Thank you for watching over me throughout the night and allowing me to wake up to a brand new day. Lord, I do not take this blessing for granted because I...
So now after you've gotten your voiceover, the next thing you need to do is to click on this place to download. That arrow facing down. You see that arrow? So that's where you will click to download. Now once I tap on it, automatically this voice will be downloaded. Now mind you, the next thing you need to do is to rename this voice. So when you want to import the voice on CapCut, you will not be looking for the voice. So to rename it, make sure you tap on these three dots. So once you tap on the three dots, you click on this your download option. When you click on your download option, then here is the voice. You see that? So you tap on the three dots beside it and then click on rename. So I'm going to make this stuff, let's say 001. So the name I want to use is 001. 001. That should be the name. .wav. I think that's the format. Good. So then after I've selected this 001.
Heavenly Father.
Good. Now the next thing I need to do now is to go back to my ChatGPT, which is this. Now coming back to your ChatGPT, you need images that will represent this chapter 1 for you. So since the chapter 1 is a bit longer, look at what I'm going to do. So I will come here now and say generate. I will be like, write me. So it depends on how long your chapter 1 is. So I'll be like, write me 6 text to image prompt. Write me 6 text to image prompt I will use for my chapter 1. For my chapter 1 prayer video. Okay, I'll be like generate 6 nature. Nature. Let me use nature. Generate. Okay, write me 6 nature text to image prompt I will use for my video generation. So I'm going to hit send. Then automatically ChatGPT will give me 6 because that's what I want. Now as you can see, the first one says what? This 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So what I need to do now is to copy this stuff. So I'm going to copy the first one. Let me just start from here. So once you copy this, then you head over to this AI now for that. For converting this your text now to image, to video rather, guys.